Classic. Boredom, what's good? What's good? Blessings, man. Blessings. Nothing but love, man. Monday, man. Y'all already know how Mondays go, man. The best day of the week, man. Because you here. Because y'all here. You still living. You still breathing, man. Monday. Make it a good one. Make it a great one. Hit the like button as y'all come in. Nick, what up with it, my brother? Salute. Yeah. Dennis, what's up with it, folks? Salute, King. How you feeling, man? Ali Star, salute. Crook, what up with it, my brother? Crook over in that 4,000 going crazy over there. Hey, man, I love you, Crook. You over there be going crazy. Beats like Rick, what's up? 79 Classic, Funny Farm, what up? Born, what's good with you? Gordy, what up with it? Salute. Harry, what's up with you, brother? Dr. Indy, top of the day, brother. Top of the creative tunes. K-Funk, what up with it? OC Drums, hip-hop, man, what up with it? What's good? Patrick, what's up with you, sir? Salute, salute. Everybody that's in the chat, man, hit the like button, man. Nothing but love. Sly Dangerfield, man. We all very proud of you. Thank you for schooling and educating. Thank you, man. Thank y'all for the love, man. Thank y'all for paying attention, man. Thank y'all for paying attention, bro. Do y'all understand, man, how many people I've been mentoring for years that don't listen? If y'all understood, if I told you about some of the celebrities and names that y'all know, that I've told them this information and tried to get them to get self-discipline, and they did the opposite, and now they struggling. Now they struggling. It's so sad to me to watch people struggle when you have somebody giving you information. It's sad, man. Rodriguez was good, man. Good, man. If y'all want to hit that super chat, because you're going to get some information, man. You definitely going to get some information. Man, listen. Chin Beats, thank you, man. Everybody, not only, listen, man, we hitting them with a double 1-2 punch. We hitting them with a pop, pop, right? Not only did we pretty much sell out the first 2-3 days of the SP1200, when people doubted sound, we're down to 4 left. 4 machines left. 4 machines left within 3 days. 4 within 3 days. 4. Crook, what up, man? Thank you for the super chat, my brother. Thank you, homie. You know I love you, bro. You know you've been rocking with me a long time, homie. This is another brother right here, Crooked. Let me tell y'all something about Crooked that's on here that just gave a super chat. Crooked hit me up about 2 years ago. I've been knowing him for a while, but he hit me up and he asked me a real important question about somebody that was actually trying to scam him on doing something. And at that time, he thought it would be a good move. He didn't think it was a scam because it was coming from somebody credible. I'm not going to tell you the name. And I said, Crook, I said, bro, that don't make no sense, bro. If you do that, you know, you're going to put yourself, and it changed his whole way of thinking. It helped him so much, man. He has been so thankful and grateful for me giving him that information because nobody else would have told him that, especially the way I told him. You dig what I'm saying? But this is the kicker, though. K-Funk, thank you, brother. Thank you for the super chat, bro. Thank you. But this is the kicker, though. And I want everybody to listen to this right now. Listen. Hit that like button. Hit that like. We got to get that algorithm right. Y'all got to understand it's all about algorithm. If we want more people to see the blessings that we getting, you got to hit that like button, y'all. But this is the kicker. Crooked could have been stubborn and said, well, man, you know, I just got to get out there and I just got to get stuff done. And guess what? He said, you right, Ski. I didn't even think about it like that. And it saved him money. It saved him money. He thanks me to this day because he had nobody telling him that type of information. Because people are not going to tell you this type of information, y'all. I keep telling you, if I leave this platform, good luck. Good luck, y'all. Because all people want to do is misguide your mind for their agenda. What's my agenda? Sound. I told you, that's my agenda. Sound. If it sounds good, that's my agenda. I'm trying to push us back to getting sounding good. I'm a made man, bro. I don't need nothing from this game than for my people to sound good and for me to love hip-hop again. I don't love hip-hop and the culture as much as I used to love it because people are not sounding good. Technology is getting us and pushing us in directions that's really getting so far away from sound that it's disgusting. Y'all going out there and supporting my SPESE and showing, I mean, with the cost of that machine, I'm not going to even lie. I was like, I believe in what I say and I believe in the product, but I know that people will find an excuse to not want to, step up to the plate. So I was like, well, I'm just going to do what I do. I believe in the product. If we only sell 2, 3, 10, I'm good with it. That's where my mind was at because I know people will just not step up to the plate. They're not ready. They're not ready. Everybody say they're ready to go to the next level. But in my career, I've seen that people are liars. It sounds good to talk until it's time to really put it up. But guess what? This is the first time in my life that I've actually seen people step up and do what they said they were gonna do. Man, y'all shocked me so much, man. Y'all don't even know how much y'all shocked me. I literally have to sit down and pray to God and say, I can't believe this. So I give glory to God first because he's working through me to get y'all to understand that I mean what I say. But not only that, y'all have stepped up and said, you know what? I want something that's going to take me to the next level, and y'all doing it. And I salute all of y'all. Everybody that's on here that's paying attention, I salute every last one of y'all because I know for a fact $4,000 is nothing to slouch about. That is nothing to take lightly. But for whatever reason it was, y'all went out and made it happen. Guess what? And this is our conversation. It'll get out to the world now because everybody gonna hear this platform. But even Mr. Rawson didn't think that I was gonna be able to do it. He didn't think I would be able to do it. He was like, okay, we'll do it. If it do what it do, then cool. But when the first day came out, he hit me like, Ski, this is crazy. Even he was like, this is crazy. It's God's work, man. This is God's work, man. I don't take no credit for none of this, y'all. I don't take no credit. I just get up and I watch the industry and I pray and I say, what can I do to be a part of the culture that can get these people thinking again? Because nobody wants to think no more. Everybody want to get up and do stuff that's comfortable for them. Everybody that went out and supported this SE have said, I am tired of being comfortable. I'm going to make myself uncomfortable. And I'm proud of y'all. I'm super, super proud of y'all. Gordy, thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thanks, EA, for your time and advice, for showing us the way to achieve our goal. Thank you, man. You did better than any retailers do for Dave Ronson. You know what? I agree with you, Ali. I mean, they have a different way of thinking about what they do. But this is the difference. I really do music. I really do use this gear. You know what I'm saying? I really do know what I'm hearing in my music. Why do you think that I'm posting unreleased music for y'all to hear? I post unreleased music for y'all to hear. All y'all got to do is say, man, that's trash. I make myself vulnerable every day I get on here and I play you music because not only am I a speaker, I got to play the music so you can hear what I'm doing. Because if I'm talking that talk and then the music is trash, you're going to be like, come on, bro. You sound good, but that music is trash. Right? Am I right? Anybody can talk. Everybody can talk. I gotta play my music so you can understand that it's not just talk. Am I right? So I play y'all a whole thing of music and I put it on my page. Stuff that's unreleased. Most people won't do that. Most people ain't gonna play you their music. I have that much confidence in what I do. So I just the other day, what I do? I played y'all a gang of music. How'd y'all feel about it? Comments. This crazy, Ski. This crazy, crazy. Oh, people are still hitting me about the music I played y'all the other day. Still hitting me about it. Ski, what was that record that you had where the girl was singing IV? Oh, she was talking about IV. That was crazy. That hook was crazy. The way you arranged that. You know, how you... I got to practice what I preach, bro. I got to practice what I preach. This is not a flex. This is just being honest. When you're great at what you do, you stand up for it. You don't let nobody belittle you into making you think that what they're saying is right, because half the people y'all listen to, they don't have no track record or no credibility to talk or say anything. All they do is talk based upon y'all insecurities, man. Based upon y'all wanting to get where you want to get, so they know that I can influence you because you don't have anything. But they don't have nothing either. What have they done? What have they done? All I'm saying to y'all, man, is I salute everybody that rocked with my SC, man. You don't know how proud of me I am. Last night I stayed in the studio like a dog working on them drum kits, and they are fire. I just sent the test one to Mr. Ronson, so I'm waiting on him to get back. I just sent him the first kit. Crazy. Crazy. I'm listening to the kit like, woo! I was making the kit and putting the kit together, and I started having bass line ideas, and I literally started making the beat on there. I said, man, come on, Ski, you gotta get these kits out. You up here making a beat on the stuff you supposed to be. Bro, that's how inspired I get when I hear the sound that's coming out of the machine, man. I'm sampling what I put together in the machine, and it sounded just as good. That's inspiring, man. That's inspiring. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to let you know. So when I said I hit you with the 1-2 punch, not only did we basically almost sell out the SPSE within 2-3 days, but guess what? Bad Beat Man, thank you, brother, for the super chat. Thank you, homie. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you, man. You just don't know, man. You gave me inspiration to pick my music back up. I had tons of letdowns over time, but now I'm coming back full force. That's what I want to hear. Do y'all know how many people say that to me every day? Thank you for the super chat. So many people tell me they want to quit. So many people tell me, I just do it. You know, I'm not inspired. Because really, y'all don't have nobody to inspire y'all. Everybody that's inspired y'all are trash. I'm just being honest. You got people telling you the wrong stuff. Oh, just do it like this. Oh, you can do it like this. Oh, that's fine. It's okay. Oh, yeah, go in your bathroom and take a dump and then just do your vocals right there after the toilet flush. They'll tell you anything, bro. They will tell you anything. Anything. One thing that I do know is that when y'all get that SPSE, y'all gonna be super, super happy. Not only you gonna be super happy, but you still got the OG here to do consultation to help you learn the workflow of it, understand it, because it's gonna be a little tricky because you think maybe MPC, but everything has channels. You got 8 channels, and we'll talk about that. So you gotta learn that you gotta know what channels you put on, especially when you go through your banks. But it's gonna be so dope. It's gonna be so dope. Sonically, it's gonna be so dope. I'm excited for y'all, man. I'm probably more excited for y'all than me selling them, because the ones that got it, even if I'd have sold for 10 people, I just been excited. Like even with Polly Popo, when Polly Popo got his Ronson, I was like, Polly, I'm proud of you, bro. I don't know what made him get it, but when he got it, I felt like I bought it. I was happy to see cats stepping out of their comfort zone. It's easy to go get these brands that we've been hearing about for so long. It's harder to get a brand that you probably didn't grow up on and you've heard so much about. Get it so you can understand why it's so legendary. Get it. If you can get it so you can understand why these machines are so talked about, why the SP1200 is so talked about, why the ASR10 is so talked about, why the MPC 3000 is so talked about. These machines are not talked about just to be talked about. There's some rhyme or reason on why these machines are what they are. But let me not get distracted real quick. Remember the 1-2? Remember we go back to the 1-2? So not only did we do what we did with the SPSE, but then, the grace of God, we dropped the Rolling 200. Rest in peace to my brother DJ K Slay. I think I've told y'all about the relationship with me and K Slay. I knew K Slay before he was even the drama king K Slay. And let me show you how God worked. I had the #1 video in the country with me and Montel Jordan. It was called Showdown. It was on BT, it was on MTV, it was on Rap City, The Basement, it was on all of the Box, it was on all of these big video blogs in the country. And me and Montel Jordan was killing it with the song. If y'all heard the song called Showdown, just say yes. It was called Showdown. Video was crazy. Video was bananas. Banana video. I was out in New York, and I stayed out in New York for about, I want to say about like 3 months. I was out there promoting, and not only was I out there promoting, I was out there working on the other big ventures that I was working on. As I was out there standing out, and matter of fact, I was staying at the I co-produced a few beats for the Richmond Block Boys. I fell off though, lost my passion for beat making. Get back on it, Bay Bomber. Don't lose your passion. I was staying out there for 3 months. I was staying at the Parker Meridian. I'm pretty sure y'all know that's a 5-star hotel, top of the line. So people are like, damn, you was at the Parker Meridian for 3 months? Bro, let me tell you something. I spent almost $70,000 of my own money staying out there handling business because I believe in the things that I'm doing. See, y'all not talking to a person that's just talking. You're talking to a person that invests their own money, my own personal money out of my pocket. Real talk. Showdown video, so dope with that dancing girl in the front and that big ass clock. Thank you, brother. That video, if y'all haven't seen that video, go check it out. So with all that being said, months are going by. My hair is getting long. I got to go find a barber. I go uptown Harlem. I go on 1st Street, like I think I want to say 105th and 1st, somewhere around there, 1st and 2nd. I just find a random barbershop. You know, I'm just like, I gotta get cut. I can't do it. I'm a town man. I'm a town dude, man. I'm from East Oakland, man. I cannot not be groomed. You know what I mean? That's just unacceptable. I gotta find me a barber that's gonna lay it down and at least keep me somewhat decent while I'm out here in New York. I find one. I come in there, they all looking, staring at me. I'm like, okay, they on some, they don't like West Coast dudes. I'm already in my mind. I got, I'm on defense. I'm like, all right, we know it's gonna be, because I'm ready. When I go anywhere, I'm ready, So I'm like, all right. One of the dudes say, hey, you that nigga. I just seen your video on MTV. You cold, bro. You dope. It went from feeling like it's about to be crazy to love. I mean, they showed me the utmost love. That's why I never entertained East Coast, West Coast, that type of energy. They showed me so much love. It was insane. I was like a celebrity, like a straight up celebrity. Man, I came in there, they showed me I'm talking about there's almost 100 dudes in this barbershop. And they was just showing me love, taking me places, telling me what restaurants to go to, telling me this, introducing me to some of the, the baddest females in New York at the time. I'm talking about, I had that's a whole nother conversation. But just understand me. That was the love they showed me. So the barber that was cutting me was like, hey, bro, I got this dude that's, working on some stuff, trying to really get his feet wet. Boom, boom, boom. Would you be down to, because at that time, A lot of people only see me from rapping. They didn't know that I was producing at that time because they seen that. I mean, people from here knew I was producing and rapping, but they only see me on MTV, so they seeing the rap. So he's like, man, would you spit some bars on, on my man's stuff? I didn't know who his man was. Let me show you how real of a dude I am. And this is what I tell y'all. This is how I am all the time. I didn't know this person from Adam, from anybody. I didn't even really know this barber like that. He could have been setting me up for whatever. But I'm like, you know what? My discernment was like, you know what? Let's do it. Let's go. We left the barber shop, went up several blocks. I get there, I'm introduced to K Slay. This is the first time I ever met K Slay. Man, he showed me so much love. Guess who I met that day too? I met Black Rob and Grandmaster Cash, two of the legends. Salute and rest in peace to my brother Black Rob. And if y'all know Black Rob was signed to Bad Boy, Puffy's Bad Boy. Dope lyricist. And we all do this mixtape. I didn't know K Slay from Adam. Didn't think about it. Left, went back to the West Coast. Came back the following year. K Slay blowing up everywhere. Me and K Slay meet up. He said, Ski, I'll never forget you, bro. Thank you, man. You being on there. I was like one of his first West Coast dudes that was ever on his mixtape. It helped blow his stuff up. He showed me nothing. We've been the best of friends ever since. Fast forwarding, my bro passes away. If y'all know, he passed away. And the last thing that we did was just rolling 200 deep. I'm going to fast forward the story so it don't get too dragged out. And the 200 deep was done before he passed away. And I really wish that he would be here to see how it's getting celebrated, because people are hitting me from across the world about the record and about, 200 MCs being on this one record. Is amazing. This is how influential my brother got, from the time of him not being that guy to having 200 of the best MCs in the world on one record. Now, what's the odds of that? Me knowing somebody that wasn't on to now being one of the best influential DJs of all time, having 200 MCs of the greatest MCs and legends on this record, just says a hell of a lot on why it's good to be a good dude, why it's good to always give people an opportunity. Because what if I would have had the attitude, I'm on MTV, I'm on BET. Nah, man, I ain't getting on nobody's tape. I ain't doing none of that. They got to pay me some big money. What if I'd have had that attitude? What if I'd have had that attitude and just been arrogant? Just like, nah, man, saying I'm on MTV, I'm on BET. I ain't going to get on nobody's stuff. You know what I'm saying? They going to have to pay me. Like, I did that for free. I got on that man mixtape for free. I was on BET, MTV, #1 record, played all across the country. And I went and got on somebody's mixtape that was unknown for free. Because of the love, man. Because of love. Because a lot of people don't understand what it's about. DJ Clue was dope, but K Slay was the top DJ for me. To me, too. People don't understand that sacrifice I made built a great, long-standing relationship. And when my man passed away, and I'm going to tell y'all something. When K went into the hospital, I was the first person he called, or one of the first person he called. Because I got the call from him at 1 a.m. that he was checking himself into the emergency because he was coughing and he wasn't feeling good. Now imagine that. Let me show you how close you are when a person go and check themselves in emergency, say, you know what, whatever happens, I got to call my brother and make sure he know what's going on. That's what type of relationship we had. And I'm trying not to tear up because it's bringing back that emotion. But that's the type of relationships I be want to have with people. Real relationships, not that agenda relationship, not that we only cool because we doing something for one another, not that I'm just gonna use you and you gonna use me and then we gonna just keep it pushing. K always held it down. It'd be times I drop records and K's playing it on Shade 4-5 and Street Sweeper Radio, and people hit me like, Ski, I just heard you on the radio. I'm like, how? Like, okay, Slay playing it, he doing it big, he talking about you right now. Same with Sway. The same with Sway. Jonathan Calloway. If y'all don't know Jonathan Calloway, that's Sway. That's my brother that I went to school with. That's my bro. These dudes show me unconditional love behind my back. They don't call me and say they're going to do anything. They just do it. That's what real riders do. These are relationships y'all need, y'all. You can't keep hanging with these people that say that they're your homies and wrap their arm around you and they ain't got love for you. K was one of the realest to do it. K would tell me, dude, Ski, give it to me now. I want it right now. We're going to go hard. He had Busta Rhymes. He had Kendrick Lamar. He had all of the dudes that had way more popularity than me. But when I dropped something, he made it like I sold 5 billion records. He made sure that I don't care how many top guys that's on my record. You're just as top as them, Ski, to me. Never got funny style with me. Never said, oh yeah, Ski, you know you did that for me back in the past, but I moved on from you now. I got all these dudes. Nah. K treated me like I sold 5 billion records. Even if it was other guys had more popularity, more spins than me, he made sure that I was a priority. Anytime I dropped independently, I would drop a record that wasn't even on a record label, and he would treat it like it was on Sony, Columbia, on any, bro, y'all have no idea the real ones from the phonies. Now, I could tell you the same story about celebrities that I know that's just as big, but they horrible people. They're horrible people. If I told you some of the celebrities I know that y'all thought was real ones, that's horrible individuals that wouldn't hold nothing down. They suckers. They straight up suckers. But I'm only to give flowers to the ones that do it big. Why even try to tear somebody down that's a sucker? Let them be a sucker on their own. You dig what I'm saying? We here to uplift, we up to give flowers to the ones that do it for real. So all I'm saying to y'all, man, is you got to keep your heart right and you got to give people an opportunity. My motto when I deal with anybody, and it's the same with y'all, is you give people enough rope to hang theyself. I don't want to go through life thinking everybody is messed up. Even though in the back of my mind, I said, they're going to mess up. Watch, they're going to do something stupid. And I'm going to have to they're going to hang themselves. But I give everybody enough rope to hang themselves. You dig what I'm saying? Because you never know who's going to come through and be that real one. You never know who's going to be that real one. Never, ever doubt everybody. That's why I say pray. Because praying will give you discernment. You don't want to be like how females is when they get hurt in relationships and they just think every man is bad. Oh, the last relationship and you're going to do the same thing. But what if I don't? Well, you are. We don't want to be like that. It's tough. It's tough when you give your heart to people and you a good person and you already have been burnt so many times and you already feel like you're going to get taken advantage of again. We just have to trust that, look, that's a live and learn. You got to get that discernment and you learn how to deal with people and you learn and you give them enough rope. 9 times out of 10, if you listen close and you just watch and pay attention, they'll hang themselves every time. They'll show you exactly who they are if you just sit back and stop saying everybody's your homie. Everybody's not your homie. Everybody's not your brother. People just wait for the right time to show you who they are. They wait. They got time. They like Satan. They just waiting. They in the cut waiting for that day to strike and just tear your whole life apart. Because that's what they do. That's what they do. They got nothing but time. They have nothing but time to try to make your life miserable. This is why you have to have discernment. You have to be prayed up, man. Because sometimes when stuff don't go your way, it's not that it ain't going your way. It's that God is blocking it so you don't be attacked. Don't take that as negativity. When people don't get back to you, people don't respond to you, that's a good thing. Because God is showing you you don't need to be a part of that. Don't get mad. Look at everything as a blessing. When it don't go the way you want, that's, man, like when I'm in traffic, right? I see people in traffic going through cars. You get up the block, all of a sudden their car flipped over and then tow up 5 different cars. Because you're trying to rush to get through traffic. That traffic is there to protect you, bruh. That traffic might be there so you don't go so fast, so you don't know what's ahead of you. Slow down, bro. Slow down. Sometimes you running late for work, you're like, I gotta rush and get out of here, man. You might just meet your demise. If you're late, you're just late. You're late already, bro. Getting there 2 minutes later or earlier than late is not gonna help the situation. You late. It is what it is. But killing yourself in the process of trying to do stuff, you gotta understand things happen the way it's supposed to happen. Just relax. I was getting my girl off to the she has to go for her nursing thing. So she just went back out of town for her nursing. We took a route. It was super traffic on a Saturday. She all sitting there, we're gonna miss the flight. Miss the flight. I said, relax, relax, relax. If you miss it, we'll figure it out. But we can't, what you want me to do, to take the car and put it in fly drive? Like just switch the gear and it just flies over the cars and we get there? What do you want me to do? I can't make the cars go no faster, man. And I ain't about to drive no faster than what I'm driving. Gotta do what gotta do, right? She's sitting up there. She didn't even talk to me the whole trip. She just, because she has an anxiety thing. Just, I'm just looking at her like, shaking my head. Just shaking my head. Just like, you make me wish I would just put you in an Uber. You making me mad. Listen, we was in traffic. Before you knew it, the traffic opened up. And we was in cruise control. Got there way before time. Got on the flight. She was out. But she's stressing. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? See, God don't work with people that's in fear. He don't work with people that's in fear. So when y'all in fear, and every day you thinking fearful thoughts, and you don't believe in what you really do, you're not gonna go nowhere, y'all. I'm telling you. There's nowhere you can go when you're in fear. When you don't believe in what you truly say you believe in, there's nothing good that can happen to you. Nothing. Like, she truly believed we were about to be late. She truly believed she was about to miss that flight. And she made the flight in time. Now, what if I would have just been driving hella fast and just, and we got an accident? You ain't making the flight at all. And we got a whole nother problem. Take your time, man. Stay focused. Stay tapped in. Have faith. That's all I'm saying, y'all. You got to have faith. So, I just said all that just to remind y'all, that there's so many people that don't have faith, and they're trying to teach y'all not to have faith. They're trying to teach y'all how to settle. They're trying to teach y'all, oh, you can be comfortable with whatever. They're trying to teach y'all, oh, man, it don't matter if you win or lose, just how you play the game. That's whoever made that statement, oh, it don't matter if you lose or win, it's how you play the game, they were a loser. I'm pretty sure whoever made that statement was a loser. It don't matter if you win or lose, it's how you play the game. Come on, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. It doesn't matter if you win or lose, it's just how you play the game and have some fun. Bro, listen. Nobody wants to lose. And you don't want to be a sore loser. And you don't want to be a gloating winner. But winning teaches you how to achieve goals. And it gives you a measure to step, and it gives you a sense of understanding that you can obtain greatness. If a person tell you it don't matter if you win or lose, it's how you play the game, just lets me know that they've never won anything. That's a crazy statement. It does matter if you win or lose. Because if you lose, then you got to go back and work harder to learn how to win, because the objective is to win. And if you win, sometimes you lose because you don't feel good about that win, because you felt like, man, I didn't play as good as I want to play, so you study from that. If you humble enough, you can learn from both. You can learn from losing and winning. But just to accept losing as an scapegoat to never improve yourself is crazy. It's crazy. And they're teaching that. Oh, y'all didn't win today, man. They won, but everybody gets trophies. Well, how do you think the kids feel that just won and worked all hard, and they getting the same trophies as the losers? Hold up. So I beat this team 30-0, and they get the same size trophies and the same award that I get for winning? That's what they teaching? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. There's no rewards for losing, man. The only reward come from losing is if you have the self-discipline and the right mentor around to show you how to improve on not being a loser. How do we make those changes so we don't lose? How do we have more of a consistency of being a winner than a loser? How do we make sure that we're going to have a better outcome than losing? That's the whole objective of life, is improving. That's even with God. If you're failing with God every day, we all are failing with God every day. But when you're reading the scriptures and you're praying and you're making an attempt to make more changes to become a better person in God and faith, then that means you're becoming more of a winner, because you're showing consistency on changing some of the ways that made you not so great of a person. That's the whole objective of learning from losing, not accepting the loss and saying, oh, well, it's okay, we all lose. We're losers. No, bro. You have to make steps every day to make changes so you don't become a constant loser. Why do you think I'm on this page? I'm trying to change our way of thinking, because it's obvious. I've watched 20 years of the industry just go from here to here, because I'm listening to the people that y'all listening to. Y'all listening to people that's saying crazy stuff on their YouTube. They telling you all kinds of stuff, and I'm sitting back like, these the people that you inspired by? They're telling you how to be complacent. They're deliberately telling you how to be complacent, because they got product marketing with some of these other companies. So, I'm not going to tell them it's not as good as this, but hey, you can use this. Yeah, this is okay. It's not okay if it's not making you great. You better break down on why you can use this. Like, bro, it's crazy, man. I feel bad for this generation, man. Like I said, my daughter is 5 years old. Man, I'm talking to her every day. I'm going to make sure her mind is sharp, because it's obvious that we got the wrong mentors in 2023, man. This is sad, man. I hear people saying stuff, and I'll be like, you got to be kidding me. How are y'all? Man. So anyway, y'all, I just want to give a big shout out to y'all for staying on your grind, for y'all understanding what the message is about, staying motivated. I don't care if your music never blow up, but you got to stay motivated like it is going to blow up, because you never know when God is going to call you and it take. I never knew when my music was going to blow up. I didn't know. I was just working hard and doing stuff and trying to make it sound good, and God just boop. You got to work in faith. If you got doubt, it's never gonna work. You gotta love it. You gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. Hyperbeat Dad, salute. You gotta love what you do, y'all. Like I said again, with this SP1200, I just knew that that was a great machine, and I knew that I wanted y'all to have something special from me. I didn't know how many people was gonna support it. Shoot, it was so many people that was so mad at what I said about Akai. I thought nobody was gonna go support it personally, but I didn't care. That wasn't gonna stop me from making my own special edition. I don't care if nobody like what I say. I truly believe in what I say. And I can back it up. That's the difference. And I'm gonna give y'all one more thing before I leave this live, man. One more thing is that at the end of the day, I'm fine, Bruno. I'm fine. Blessings to you. Are you okay? Hope you good. God bless you, brother. At the end of the day, when I did what I did it so people could really understand there's machines out there that could be made correctly. Will it actually sound like a 3000? Will it actually sound like the older stuff? Probably not. But I never wanted a machine to sound like the older machines. I just want them to sound powerful. I just want them to hit hard. I don't want them to sound thin. I don't want it to sound like when I'm making a beat and it just sounds thin. That's it. It don't have to sound like a 3000. It don't have to sound like a 1200. I just want it to sound powerful. If it's going to be transparent, just hit hard. It shouldn't be that thin sound that I'm hearing. I had one dude go on YouTube. I just missed this. I just seen it yesterday. And he's like, well, man, you know what these producers have to understand. And then he posts a picture of me. Just say my name, bro. Say my name, homie. You know, well, they have to understand, you know, they weren't trying to go for this sound. He just get into this whole, he think he's being technically schooling somebody. Bro, I never said that I wanted Akai to make machines sound like the old machines. I said that they don't sound as good and powerful no more. Period. I know what Akai is doing. I just want them to get the right converters so it can hit harder. It don't have to sound like a 3000. It can sound like the new MPCX SESEEEE. Long as it's slapping, man. Because that machine ain't slapping, bro. Sorry. Thanks for sharing with us, EA Ski. We appreciate it. Thank you, Carbon Vibe. I appreciate it. Listen. So 100. Greetings, brother. Greetings. Nothing but love, man. Nothing but love. You know, people think that I'm out here trying to make machines something. No, bro. I don't care. I don't care how you make it sound sonically. I mean, far as texture, just make it hit. It shouldn't be that it's thin and you spending $3,000 for it. That just don't make no sense to me. I shouldn't have to spend that type of money and then got to go get $5,000 worth of outboard gear just to make it sound good. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense, bro. Our beam is powerful. Some beat makers are talking about getting placements. Ski, what are people looking for? Thank you for the super chat, homie. Eli, thank you. Thank you for the super chat, homie. When you say you saying people are trying to get placement, what are placement people looking for? Is that what you asking me? Is that what you asking me? What are placement people looking for? Because I can break that down to you. Shout out to my brother Justin Myrack, man. You know what I'm saying? If y'all know Justin Myrack, super dope producer. You know what I'm saying? Actually works with Native Instruments, man. Good friend of mine, man. He just purchased the SP1200 SE. Man, you know, I got a lot of good people showing me a lot of love. Pete Rock, DJ Premier went up there, gave me nothing but love. It's like all of these people are showing love, man, and that love is going to come right back. You know what I'm saying? The love is going to come right back. You got to be working on your music to make sure your music's dope. They say they got a placement for the beat they made. Well, you ask them what they mean by placement. It's just about placement is like, getting your stuff placed on maybe an album or somebody, or you got a single placement, or maybe you got a TV placement or a movie placement. That's what placement means, basically, is that they finally got a chance with their beat to place it on somebody that might have some type of recognition to get their beats to be heard on a bigger level. So, for example, if I'm working on a bunch of beats and I'm like, man, oh man, I got a placement on the new Cube album, or I got a new placement on the new GTA video game, you know what I'm saying? Placement on that, or I got a placement in the new film that they coming out with, you know what I'm saying, with Denzel Washington. That's the biggest part of making music is trying to get your music in a position where it gets a placement where people really hear it on a bigger scale. That's what everybody goes for. But I'm gonna tell y'all on this page, you shouldn't think like that. What you should be thinking is, if you are a great producer, beat maker, whatever you want to call yourself, and there is a difference between a beat maker and producer. Just remember that. So you got to be honest on which one you are right now. You could become a producer, but being a producer is not as easy as you think it is. But whatever one you call yourself, you got to understand that getting getting placements and making records is not as easy as you think it is. So when you go about doing your music, you should always think about trying to get you your own artist. You should always try to get you an artist that you think is dope, that's talented, and make demos with them and see if you can get them placed, or see if you can put them out yourself. A lot of my career came with me placing myself. Me being an artist, I was just making my own records for me and putting them out, and they started buzzing and getting attention. And it got so much attention, it got in. Y'all remember the Source magazine? I remember one day I was in the Source magazine, didn't even know I was in the Source. People was hitting my beeper, like, hey man, I seen you in the Source. Beepers. We didn't have social media. Ain't that crazy? It was on the beeper beeping me. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, I seen you in the Source magazine. And I was like, damn. And then that carried on because I was doing my own music, putting my own music out. You know, a lot of people y'all heard about Frontline. You know what I'm saying? Y'all heard about Rally Row. Y'all heard about, you know what I'm saying? You've heard about a lot of artists that I've helped. They all were independent, and that created me to be able to get more placement on a bigger level. Rap pages. There you go, Tupac, on rap pages. I was on rap pages, The Source, Double XL, you know what I'm saying? Like Rap Sheet. I was in all of that. Yes, indeed. You know what I'm saying? So, but me doing stuff independently, people please, man, stop thinking being to the world will help you. Sometimes when you understand what you can do on a smaller level, you can create blocks on blocks to be bigger. You dig what I'm saying? Oh man, y'all going back. Murder Dog magazine, man, y'all going back. Scratch magazine, man, y'all know. Okay, salute to y'all. Y'all get it. See, this is how you know that I'm being honest with y'all, because y'all are commenting on stuff that is very true. Y'all know what y'all talking about. I'm telling you the truth. I like rap, but don't really like the thought of becoming too famous. I'm an introvert. Understood. 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 It's a lot comes with being famous. But what I'm saying is that if y'all doing beats right now and you have somewhat talented, get in there and try to make the best record you can make. A good EP, a good single, 3-song single. Take some money, put it to the side, try to see if you can make a nice video to support the artist that you believe in. A lot of your attention is going to come from y'all building your own thing. Stop trying to go to man, we got to stop going to these companies, man. These companies don't care about us like that. See, this is not the 90s, man. When hip hop was still in its vulnerable stages, everybody wanted to suck money into the game. They wanted all of the rappers. They wanted it because it was the hottest thing smoking. Rap is 50 years old now. It's not the hottest thing smoking. Everybody is rapping. People that shouldn't be rapping. People that shouldn't be producing. People that shouldn't be engineering. It's so many people doing it that it's making us all look bad. So it's going to be harder. Companies don't want to invest money in us no more. They only invest in money in the stuff that they could take advantage of, or you get so big on your own that they offering you something big because you showed you can get big without them. That's the way it's going down in 2023. So invest your money in something you believe in. If you got a good singer, you got a sister, you got a cousin, you got an auntie, you got somebody that you think that really was singing, got a little talent, and you making beats and stuff, try putting them in the studio and making a good demo. And try shooting a nice little video and try to get it out there. And and you be amazed on people that might come across like, hey man, this kind of dope. That's what viral means. Viral is when you are making something that you didn't even think would be viral, but it was so dope to you that other people felt you too. And it just spread on its own. Trying to be viral and going viral are two different things. Everybody like, I'm trying to go viral. Well, you're not going to go viral because you're trying. Going viral is when you didn't even think you would go viral. Nobody knows when they're going to go viral. If everybody knew when they was go viral, then everybody be going viral, right? Being viral is an organic happening, but it all happens when you believe in what you're doing and you just put it out and you just let God just manifest the rest of it. You don't know what you're going to do until it's done. Nobody know they're going to be successful until they just put the blessing and the faith that God is giving you out there and say, man, I don't know what this going to do, but I believe in it and I'm just going to do it. That's where viral come from. You think I knew that I was going to be EA Ski? You think I knew that I was going to do, I'll make beats. I knew I was going to get with Spice One. I knew I would do a record with Dr. Dre. I knew that I would do a record with Ice-T and J.O. Felony and TLC and Naughty by Nature. I'd be lying. I'd be sitting up here on this live straight up lying. If I knew that, I would have never been struggling. You never know where you're going to be in this until you put faith in it. A lot of y'all don't have faith in it. That's why y'all take shortcuts. That's why y'all like plugins. Oh, that was easy for me. And then half the people got hacked plugins, so half y'all don't even buy that. I had one dude, man, he disliked me because I told him, I said, man, I told him, I said, hey, bro, you got nice beats, but you might stop being on that iPad. The iPad ain't give you the good quality. He got mad. Stop talking to me. Just trying to help you, bro. The iPad ain't giving you that quality. I like your beats, but you might want to, after you do your ideas on the iPad, transfer it somewhere else and make it sound a little bit bigger. He got mad. You can't say nothing to nobody without them getting mad. Because if it doesn't fit the way they see their agenda, this is why I just tell people, do what you want to do. If you come here, I'm going to tell you what it is. After you get off this channel, if you want to do something different, go right ahead. I'm just a messenger. I'm done trying to put a gun to people's head. I used to literally try to put a gun to people's head. Man, please listen to me, man. I'm telling you. And I said, God told me, he said, man, nah. Say what you got to say. And they got to figure it out from that point. I'm not forcing people to get this information. If you get it, God bless you. I guarantee you're going to succeed with it. It's going to definitely change your life. But if you want to just still listen to all these other people talking this crazy nonsense and telling you sound don't matter and, oh, it doesn't this and it doesn't that, this and that, sound does matter. I don't care if it's 1%. I don't care if it's 0.1%. Every little bit of sound that you can get to enhance your stuff will change the direction of where you want to go as far as to the ears. Because that little bit of whatever it is that you get from making a difference in your music will help you go to another level. I'm a testament of it. This country ain't growing because of the fear of having a convo about opposing views like council culture made us weak, thin skinned. Nah, you're right, Tupac. You can't say nothing to nobody, man. I told this dude, I said, hey, man, you know what? I love your beats, the iPad, man. He got mad. He was mad. Mad. Ski, why do they call them plugins and it's downloads? You're not plugging nothing. Right, Gordy. That's a good one, Gordy. That's a good one. And you ain't plugging nothing in. You're absolutely right. And you know what? That's funny. That brings me to I had a post like that. I had a post where I said, you know, saying this is the real plug-in. And I had a big rack mount of just hardware gear. But that's a good one. That's a good one, Gordy. That's real talk right there, bro. You know, you call stuff plug-ins. What are you plugging in? What are you plugging in? You see the playoff words? You see the playoff words? You see how they trick you with words? Plug in, what you plugging in? You're just dragging and dropping. You call them drop-ins. You're just dropping it in. You're not plugging nothing in. But that's how they get you, y'all. That's how they get you, man. Just trickery, word trickery. Watch when you talk to people, the word trickery. They know how to take words and flip them. And you're like, hey, yeah, that makes sense. No, it don't make sense. But they made it make sense to a person that has no discernment. Need some shirts that say sound matters, not workflow. That's a good one too, K-Funk. That's nice. I like that. Smooth with it. That's because a lot of people can't handle honest feedback. What they really want is to be assured that what they're doing is already great. Hey, we need to pin that comment. Vic, we need to pin that comment because that's crazy. That's real talk, Smooth with it. That's exactly what I say. Born, thank you, man. Thank you, bro. Thank you for the super chat, homie. I appreciate you, man, so much. Thank you. God bless you, man. For real talk. You know, I'm going to leave it at this, y'all, and I'm going to tell you. The only way that I could put this is like this here. Anybody that's on here that have kids will understand that you can tell your kids to do something and they want to do what they want to do. And when they get to a certain age, like teenagers, it's almost going to be impossible to get your teenager to listen to what you want to say because they are so influenced by their friends in school. Their friends in school will influence them way more than you. You could be their parent, you could be the mom and dad all day, but they're going to believe in what their friends say all the time. And you got to remember that their friends might not have been raised by great parents. So now we got to micromanage our kids because the friends that our kids are around might have bad parents that just don't have the same interest as you have for your kid. So that means that when you tell your kids something, even though they know that you're doing the right for them, they believe the opposite because they're around these people the most. They're around their friends the most. And it's the same thing in the music community. Who are you around? Are you around people that's uninspired, that have bad habits, that do bad things? Well, they're going to affect your growth. They're going to affect the way you grow with your music. They're going to affect the way you think about investing in your music. They're going to tell you, oh, man, you know, Ski telling you this, man, you can just get an SP1200 and get that plug in and you'll sound just as great. You see the suckers that say stuff like that? It be suckers that say stuff like that. That's just crazy, man. That's crazy, bro. See, this is what I'm saying, man. And what's the difference? What's the difference in somebody telling you some stuff like that for music and then your kid coming back and trying cocaine because they friends like, hey man, try this cocaine. It'll make you have a good time. And you know, you'll feel more better. You won't feel down. And you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the difference? What's the difference in influence? You got good influence and then you got bad influence, right? You know? Now, I used to have homies that like, hey man, Ski man, I know you don't smoke no weed, man. You smoke this weed, man, you're gonna get more creative and you're gonna be. I was like, bro, I don't want to be that creative like that. I want to be creative out of my own. If I'm whack, I'd rather be whack coming from my own God-given brain than being off something that's a substance. I'd rather be whack using this than using something else. So y'all gotta ask yourself, who's your influencers, man? Who are y'all letting influence you every day? What information are you taking in every day? Our kids are valuable, man. Our kids are the most precious things in the world. I got a 5-year-old autistic baby. I don't even want to get into the whole autism thing because that take me to a whole nother level on what they're doing to our kids with these vaccines. But I won't even get into that. I'm just letting you know that when you know what you know, it is your job to influence people in the best way you can because you're doing God's work. You got to remember, we ain't going to live here forever. And when you at Judgment Day and God say, who did you inspire? And you can't say anybody, your odds of reaching the kingdom is pretty slim. You have to do something on this planet that inspire people to be great, to think. And that's going to be tough because you're going to get ridiculed and you're going to get ostracized and you're going to get, people are going to attack you when you say the opposite of what everybody is promoting. If you say, man, I'm not with the homosexuality stuff, I don't believe in that, boom, boom. Oh, you're a homophobic and you don't like gays, and you blah, 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 blah. No, I don't support that because I don't believe in that lifestyle. I love everybody. I'm going to show everybody love, but I can't rally around that because that's teaching my kids, my sons, and my daughters the wrong attitude about what God has created. So now they make that controversial. It's not controversial. It's real. I have the right to tell you that that's not the direction that God wanted for us. But they will spin it and make you look crazy. It takes a real individual that's be able to stand up and still stand on that without being quiet. You're not going to silence me because I believe in what I believe. We can agree to disagree, but I don't have to dislike you. I don't dislike anybody. Whatever your choices is your choice. But I'm not going to promote your choice when I know it's not right. I'm not promoting drug dealing. I'm not promoting, killing. I'm not promoting that just because that's the popular thing. I'm not promoting that. I'm not. I just might not be popular. That's fine. Sometimes we just got to accept that we can't all be popular. Sometimes we got to accept that we ain't going to be rich and have mansions and yachts and 5,000 cars. Sometimes you just got to be happy with what you got that God has given you because he's probably giving you more peace and more blessings than a person that's got all of these things that you don't got. That's why he said don't idolize and don't be jealous and don't have no envy and hate. I don't idolize and be jealous of nobody. I'm happy with what I got. I don't need a billion mansions and a big mansion and yachts, and I don't need that. I'm at peace. 50 Cent said something real, very, 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 very dope. He said, there's some people that can live in an apartment and be more happier than people that got it all because they've learned what their peace really is. You got to be peaceful knowing that when you speak your truth, it doesn't hurt you. When people attack you and they say stuff about you, they only saying it because they fear the fact that you have exposing something that makes them feel bad about what they're doing and they got to make changes. People are scared to make changes. That's the reason why people attack you. They're scared to make changes. They're scared to cross the other line to make a change. It takes a lot to make changes. I remember when I was changing, eating red meat. Man, my parents was tripping. They was like, well, you've been eating red meat all your life. Why you don't stop eating it now? And now you're telling your kids not to eat it. Because I know better. I stopped eating red meat back in 97. Changed I had more energy. I was working out more. I was leaning out more. Because I made changes. Because once you know better, you do better. But some people know you know, and they want you to stay in misery with them because they ain't ready to make that change. So they fighting you. Well, man, why you don't got to do that? You can still have meat when you want to. No. I don't want to do that no more. I'm trying to make a change. I'm trying to move forward. I can't move forward, keep doing the same thing. You hear people every year, right? Can't wait till 2024. Whew, 24 gonna be my year. 23 wasn't your year. 22 wasn't. 21 wasn't. We know 20 wasn't because that was COVID. 19 wasn't. What makes these years become your year? I'm just curious. You know why it never be your year? Because you're trying to make a year when you should be starting today. If you want to get in shape, why are you going to wait till January 1st? Why not do it today, November 6th? What's wrong with you, man? What's wrong with y'all, bro? You think that's a magic day? Y'all think that's a magic day? You think when them balls drop out the sky on New Year's Eve that all of a sudden the first just give you magical powers? And you're going to be on a diet. You're going to make so much money. You're going to be a kingpin. You're going to be a fool. You're going to be the fool you've been being because you don't get it. You believe in the world and you don't even believe in God. Tell you to do it now. Stop playing. Y'all play too much. I love y'all, the almighty EA. I'm out.